What up to the Podverse and everybody sleeping in the cloud? Welcome to the Black Log, where we talk black about TV, film, music. And sometimes we just digress into other conversations and drink coffee or hot tea, which is recommended by 3 out of 4 cardiologists. My name, Rod. I'm your host. Your other host, to my left or to my right, depending on the platform you're watching, is Ryan. Let's say hello to Ryan. Ryan?
What up? What up? What up? What's happening?
All right. It doesn't get any better, folks. That's what you're getting every week. Welcome. What's going on, man? What's happening with you?
Nothing.
Come on, man. Every week is nothing. Something happened this week.
Nothing, man. Oh, I will say this.
See?
Hey, we do this really for the most part just to have fun. So some of the people, we appreciate the people who check us out. But for some people, in the words of whoever the leader of his troop was in the movie Stripes,
Sergeant Hulka. Sergeant Hulka.
Lighten up, Francis. We just having fun. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, like, share, comment. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star rating. Also Spotify. And if you don't think we deserve a 5-star rating, leave it anyway. And we promise to do a lot better next time. And you can find a lot more clips on IG, TT, and Facebook. TT as in
You
TikTok.
don't know how you look for us. You do that. It's kind of like you got this Krusty the Clown zaniness.
Oh.
It's like, remember,
Oh, also, speaking of which, shout out to E. Tiffany Customs Creations, found at etiffanycreations.com. They can hook you up. Everything you need.
For all your apparel needs. But seriously, it reminds me of when Krusty reunited with his father. And Krusty was so excited. He just went into the camera. We haven't seen each other in 30 years. When you do that, it's like, she just on YouTube.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of TV, I will say this. There's this whole AI thing. Personally, I'm not a fan of AI. I think it's just Skynet from Terminator movies. I saw where
someone in the audience is saying like, did you just say Skynet?
Yeah, I did. AI is nothing more than Skynet from Terminator. And if you look at the beginning of Terminator 2, Judgment Day, that is exactly how we will end up.
Just say, man, did you say Skynet?
Yeah. But I saw where Timbaland, he put out an album with an AI artist. Come on, bro. I mean, look, I don't know the dude's experience with artists, obviously, because I'm not a producer. But there got to be some people out there who, you know, even though I'm not into the rap that they got today, they got somebody out there, bro, with
who's hungry,
with some talent for today's, you know, who deserves a shot, bro. And you just, you know, all you did was you just went to the grocery store and sent somebody to the little line instead of somebody getting a chance to work and bag the groceries. They got to go over there.
He went to self-checkout at Rouse's.
Self-checkout, bro. He went to self-checkout, bro.
He went to self-checkout at Rouse's.
Although I do self-checkout. But the people who working in there, they are pretty happy that I'm going to self-checkout because they don't want to help me.
I do my best to always, when I can, I try to go to a person. I try to go to a person.
That's good, I need to try to be back more like you.
I mean, I don't do it all the time. Sometimes it's like if I'm in a rush, but I do try to get. I say, because it just makes less people. AI, just like when you go into McDonald's now. McDonald's are manned by at least, I think, like 3 people. One at the window, the manager, and the one in the kitchen now. It's crazy.
I did try to go to. Sometimes I do try to go to people who to the instead of going to self checkout. But man, when you get the people who are already waiting in line, bruh, they got some groceries, bruh. I mean, bruh, I walk behind like it'd be like two people, bruh. Bruh, it'd be like they at Swagman, bruh. And Swagman was a famous grocery store in New Orleans, which is now basically been taken over by Rouse's. But yeah, it's memory.
It's a memory. It's a memory.
Bruh, you know, it's like got a basket full, bro. I'm like, man, I can't stand behind it. All I got is 3 items.
Does happen. They don't have self checkout at Trader Joe's. They ain't thinking about Trader Joe's.
I don't go to Trader Joe's too often.
Trader Joe's has no self checkout. You either you in line or you in line behind some folks. Congratulations to the St. Augustine Purple Knights high school football team advanced to the semifinals.
Yeah, we're a week late right now.
Yeah, they did advance to the semifinals. We'll know at this time. We probably would have known if they won or moved on to the Dome, the Superdome, that is,
yes,
for the state championship.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Yes, no, glad you clarified it because I was just gonna say congratulations and moving up and keep it moving to the KIM. Keep it moving to the KIM. As you know, we've been doing a TV show, Good Times, episode 13. Sometimes there's no bottom in the bottle. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's the worst title ever. There's nothing about it. Like it seems just dramatic.
At least it's in the holiday spirit.
Is it? Something in the there's no bottom in the bottle?
The show. I mean, the actual episode was based around Christmas.
Okay, I was about to say like the time. No. You're a mean one, Mr. Drunk.
I was looking at that, bro, getting ready for our next episode where we will be looking into 3 of the 4 most, I guess, famous Christmas specials. The Grinch and Frosty and Rudolph.
How the Grinch, sell the whole title. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Don't just say people have just reduced it to
Charlie Brown is a whole. Charlie Brown is all by himself in another category.
That's what we call top tier. That is GOAT. That is GOAT territory. Yeah, bro. There's GOAT. Charlie Brown is GOAT. It is the GOAT of Christmas specials.
He's actually the GOAT of holiday specials.
Yeah,
you think about it.
It was one of the kind of the first ones.
They tried to do something for Easter that didn't really work out.
But it was really done because Coke really wanted to have. Coke just was trying to sponsor something. Quite honestly, remember that this annual classic was brought to you because some Coke was just trying to sell some soda. But back to Good Times. Temporary layoffs. Sometimes there's no bottom in the bottle. Directed by Herb Kennewick. Written by Norm Liebman and Larry Marks, who wrote on Chico and the Man, Bob Newhart, The Munsters, and as I looked through their IMDb resume, many iterations of The Munsters. They did Munsters Christmas special.
That's a hell of a mixture of.
Yeah, you know, man, it's a dirty game. This writer thing is like, wait, you paying? My pen is coming. Yeah, that's how it is. Trust me, there are things on my resume that I just look back and say, and then I think about the check.
And speaking of which, this brief summary that Rod is about to give is brought to you by Brevity. If you didn't have it, we'd be here all day.
Cousin Naomi is visiting during the Christmas holidays. She's an underage alcoholic, and for some reason, no one knows it yet. That's it.
Amazing. All the liquor she was drinking, bruh. They didn't smell a drop, bruh.
No, that's all I got. No one knows it yet. It's the Christmas season. A jolly, happy ass Florida Evans returns from the grocery store with the Christmas spirit.
Hey,
kids.
season two
Huh?
Evans. Season two Evans looking pretty good for Christmas. I'd
I
hate to
guess
see. Notice they didn't have. Notice they didn't have a Christmas special for season one Evans.
it'd have been. They might have been at a manger in outside in the park, outside on the street. Shit, it'd have been a damn manger, waiting for a baby or something like that. Somebody named Maisha got a baby, and her boyfriend Jaquise.
I just thought about it. Should
What?
have put something else in this cup.
Oh
Too late.
God. Like I said,
to
it's
get
the
in the spirit
holiday.
of the episode.
Oh, stop. It's the holidays. The Thelma and JJ are kind of sour on their cousin Naomi, who is visiting from Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas. I still don't know where Oscar, her parents, Oscar and Millie, were staying. With
They
Naomi.
just seem to be out and about.
Like, well, if you're not staying here,
You
but
know what though?
Naomi-
That's kind of like if you go somewhere, it's like, oh, can I? You know what? We went to Lake Charles, and remember, mom and dad stayed next door, and we stayed over at Dave and them house,
We did.
at Butch and them house. Yeah, I remember that because that was the first time I ever saw Friday the 13th, and boy, was that not the place to be. Lake Charles, Louisiana, dark as you know what. I mean, you can't see unless the house next door had the lights on. You can't see nothing, bruh. And we was in there looking at Friday the 13th for the first time.
They got a problem because Naomi. Where's cousin Naomi? Naomi's in the where else? She's in the bathroom, and it's all a matter of them knocking on the door. What you doing? Oh, I'm in here. I'm soaking.
Getting wasted.
She said, I'm soaking. We cut to Naomi in that bathroom, and she is drinking out of what I can only call more than it looked like a gallon bottle. It looked like a
Bruh,
gallon
she was
bottle.
drinking brown straight to the head like it was.
Which I was like, nobody noticed.
I'm like, how you walk out that bathroom? Ain't nobody smelling the liquor on your breath? You gotta be kidding me.
Bruh,
Y'all all need to go to the clinic and get y'all sinuses checked out.
that bottle, if she trying to sneak that bottle out, it's going to look like this. What's wrong? Nothing.
Bro, what do you even hide that in that little bathroom, bro?
I don't. I guess she hid it in her. She hid that liquor in her.
Oh, you know what? I'm guessing that she put it in the back of the toilet because, nobody looks in the back of the toilet.
I guess. You know what I mean? As we see later on, she does have tricks of using like little empty bottles that might be holding cosmetics, and she pours the liquor in there. But even then,
liquor tastes the same, liquor smell the same.
Oh my! You ain't gotta tell me. But they're asking about, like, say she just saying that she just stays in the bathroom, and they also say, Florida's in this thing about, you and Naomi are almost the same age, and you should try to befriend her. Do you ever remember that when somebody would come up with their kids and your mom and dad
friends with
tell
them.
me,
Go make friends with them.
who? I don't know that kid. I don't know that child. Go make friends with that child. So y'all can sit around and shoot the shit? Take them outside.
Go outside with your friends. Go take them outside.
Go take them outside to meet your friends. It's like, man.
You fool around taking them out, your friends over there like, what's up with you?
So
What's up with your boy?
I remember, I didn't really know. Cecil was older than me. Our cousin Cecil was older, and he came in the neighborhood. And Cecil's from Kansas City.
He said my cousin Cecil like he ain't my cousin.
Yeah, my cousin Cecil. It's your cousin too, but I'm just saying.
So my cousin Cecil. My cousin Cecil.
Okay, your cousin Cecil. Okay. Yeah, he came. I remember he came to the neighborhood, and everybody, Cecil didn't take no shit, so he was all in check. He was like, somebody said, well, you sound funny. He said, No, I just talk proper. I just talk correctly. That's all it is. You have a heavy accent. I remember hearing that. I was like, damn. I was like, wait, and look at me. Wait, you talking about me too? Hey man. Hey man, don't talk about me. But yeah, they want her to befriend this girl. It's like,
Thelma.
man, she just Thelma befriend Thelma. She has
It wasn't
JJ
JJ
too.
too.
It's like, man, she just weird, mama. She laugh at everything. Everything ain't funny.
She laughs at everything because she is lit. Like me and my boy E used to say back in the day when we was lit, we used to hit that tombstone on him, that Doc Holliday. Wyatt, I am rolling.
Michael returns and he comes to talk about this is the Christmas season. Charlotte McDaniels on the first floor called him over under the mistletoe and kissed him. He was upset about that for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Girls.
I guess.
That was a thing in the 80s. For people who don't know, all sitcoms, The Boys, well, I guess 70s and 80s since the Good Times were in the 70s, the boys, the young boys were always like, girls, yeah.
And all the boys I was raised with like, why they so mad? Why they so mad? At 8, 9 years old, like, why don't you want that? What's wrong? Why are you so upset? James comes out in what I call his variant outfit, as opposed to his.
I wrote down, I said, here comes James with, as Rod says, the funeral suit has now changed to the Christmas party suit.
Yeah, it is, because that is a sport coat and some pants. I was like, that's not the normal.
And he had his Eddie point on point.
And he come out and said, yeah, we having the
No
little
pun
Christmas,
intended.
where you going? We having a little Christmas jam down at the car wash. You know what? They have a lot of parties at their car wash, and I would love to see this car wash where they party at like this.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I could picture, I mean, think about the movie Car Wash. They probably had a lot of parties at Car Wash. Think about the movie Car Wash, bro.
Where? But where?
I know I'd have had a ball, bro. I'd have been excited to go to car wash parties. I know car wash parties rolling. I don't know what's happening at the car wash parties. But I know the car wash parties are off the hook, bro.
Where are they partying in the where? I'm trying to figure out
Bruh,
where
car
it's
wash
going
party,
down.
hey. At the car wash, bro.
I mean, James has been to a few of them. I'm just trying to figure out. I just keep trying to figure out where. And James is talking about he is hoping he ain't gonna be long. He's hoping to go down there and get his Christmas bonus.
Man, I can't wait till we get to that part.
You see
that? You got to tell you.
No, you can stop. Just stop. All right, just stop.
I can't wait to get to that part. Good Lord.
James asked about Naomi, and of course, everybody says Naomi's in the bathroom. We get another. Damn, that girl. That girl. She likes
to say clean, don't she?
She likes to say clean. The thing that got me was that whole thing was she's soaking in the tub. Robert
soaking
and Barbara
in the tub in general.
We ain't got no money for you to be soaking in the tub. Girl, we got 8 people in this house. They'd have said something. To her. You wouldn't have just been letting this go. They'd have said something to her by now.
Florida?
No, Robert and Barbara would have said something.
Oh, yeah.
Say, girl, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Other people got to go to the bathroom. James plans on being a short time, and hopefully he gets his bonus. Lona comes by with ornaments and gifts. I guess that's what they were, but it just seems like she gave ornaments to people. She talks about her small
It's kind of a typical gift that you get at like work.
Yeah. And of course she inquires about Naomi, and again, she's in the bathroom.
Bro, she was in the bathroom, bro, like I want to say the first
half.
Yeah, but at least the first 10, 15 minutes of that episode,
yes.
bro.
Yes.
It was like, did she come out before the commercial break?
Yes, because we got to see. No, she was in the She was in the back.
That's a shame when we got to think about that.
Wait, did she come out? She did come out. She did. But then she went in the back because everybody left. She did because that's how she caught her. That's how Thelma. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
JJ hears a rustling and says, "Oh, I think here comes Naomi finally. And first comes, I think here she comes, she's about to pull the chair out there, and Florida says, JJ, what are you talking about? Ain't no chair in there.
When she came out with the chair, bro, JJ was like,
Michael has to go to the bathroom the whole time. Kill me how he stood there and said, Naomi, are you finished with the bathroom? It wouldn't have been no there. It wouldn't have been no, are you finished with the bathroom? That door open, I'm going in. Because he asked her, and then Naomi said, oh no, I have something back. I have to go check to make sure everything is out of there. How much do you have to check? Ain't but 90 square feet, and I'm being kind and saying 90 square feet in that bathroom. It's
90.
But Florida keeps encouraging JJ and Thelma. Hey, that's your cousin, all this. They're visiting. We haven't seen them in 3 years with your aunt Millie and Uncle Oscar.
AKA Alderman Davis.
AKA Alderman Davis.
And you too, Walona.
Such and such. Wish I could remember the names. Florida has to go to the market, and Walona agrees to go with her. JJ, she said she had a joke about I got to go get some things I have to stuff a ham, and everybody laughed, and I was like, I don't get what was funny about that at all.
I just kind of sat there like this.
JJ says he suggests that he goes with her so she don't
get mugged or something.
Don't get mugged. They do realize there is stealing going on because somebody took their Christmas wreath off the door.
Yeah.
Michael is in the can. Elma is in the room. JJ offers, like I said, JJ escorts Florida and Walona out.
I forgot that Michael was still in the bathroom. I forgot all about that. Wow.
Naomi is all alone, and she goes to the cupboard and takes a little sip. Takes a sip of the brown, takes a little sip of the white.
Which brings me back to all that laughing she was doing. How you got all that laughing and all that hot breath coming out, and nobody smells any of that liquor? And brown liquor, bro. Brown liquor, you can smell brown liquor across the room, bro.
In 2 seasons, I've seen James react to Ned DeWino like, damn. This smell, but you can't smell this on Naomi. They should have at least.
I want to know what kind of banaka she walking around with.
She should have had some kind of mint or something to make you believe. Because I was like, can nobody smell this? But Thelma walks in and sees her hitting the vodka.
That's the only reason she knew. And might I add, season 2 Evans on that Smirnoff in the 70s. It's pretty high quality liquor at that time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Smirnoff vodka in the 70s? Ooh. That's right up there. That's right up there with old Bumpy Face Gin.
How you know that? We wasn't but 4.
Hey man, I've had my share of Smirnoff.
How you know Smirnoff was? You ain't but 4. You wasn't but 4 years old.
Smirnoff cheap now. I know in the 70s Smirnoff wasn't cheap. Like Crown Royal is not Crown Royal, people don't get on Crown Royal like they used to. But I'm pretty sure if it was hitting like it was when we was in the 90s, I know the 80s and 70s, if you had that Crown Royal bottle.
You had pennies. If you had that Crown Royal bag, you had pennies. That's what you did. You saved pennies. That's all. And you didn't mean nothing. You just had that a little purple bag.
Yeah, my purple bag. Yeah, man.
They say we return. It's nighttime. Walona, everyone is there. Naomi is drunk because she has been drunk the entire episode.
Mm-hmm.
James returned. He says, "I come with gifts." Say, what you got? We got another guest for dinner. I say, who? Jack Daniels.
Again, season 2 Evans, bruh. They are on a roll, bruh. They got Jack Daniels in the 70s.
Got Jack Daniels, and I got my Christmas bonus. And James walked up and said,
"Hey, don't forget that Thelma tried to dry snitch on on Naomi.
Oh, about the spirits? I
She
think
tried,
more.
yeah, she tried to say somebody's doing a little more than the others. Like, oh,
Oh,
Thelma over there trying to dry snitch on her cousin.
she cares. Thelma cares.
Yeah,
Stop,
Thelma.
Thelma.
I learned a lot
Thelma.
about Thelma these past 2 seasons. Gotten
You
past
got-
just looking at Thelma as like,
Stop, man. Thelma. James, like I said, got my bonus. He said he gives it to Florida. Florida over. She said 25. Everybody they like everybody.
bruh,
Fat
it
Albert
was-
in the gang happy.
bruh. bruh, it was so ridiculous that the studio audience, bruh, was crying laughing in the background, bruh. Did
But you
you
know
notice
what?
that, bruh?
But I didn't notice that. But you know what? I looked it up, and you know what $25 was worth? What we worth today? $150. As a bonus, $150 to a working man. $150. I'm just saying. Now, mind
sound
you,
like,
you get to an
You sound like Fred Sanford. Did you get $25 a day? Nope. Did you earn $25 yesterday? Nope. Did you earn $25 anytime this week? Nope. How many times do I need to close this case?
it's true. It's like, look,
Man, I'm ready to start saving this
you
$1.
could not have 20. You could not have 20. He's like, you could not have $25.
Did you make $25 a day? Bro, you remember I
That's like
said,
when I'm-
you remember I said Lamont look? Nope. Did you make it yesterday? Nope. He looked so down. He looked like, dang, Pop, why you gotta call me out? Like,
Can I say on my gig, on my job, I would go to different
huh?
sets and stuff like that, and their locations, and they have crews there. And mind you, because they don't want the crew to leave during meals or whatever, they serve them meals. So they're free meals on what you call it. And I've had people like they'll have catering trucks making things for you. And guys will always come into, hey man, how's breakfast? Free. It's free. And they tell me, say, no, how's breakfast? I said it's free. I said, you
I
walk up to
said-
a truck, it's free. And I had to tell
Somebody is serving you and you don't have to pay them.
and you know, that's what I said. I said, you walk up to the truck and you say, I like da 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 da. And in a couple of minutes, somebody calls your name out and comes to the window of the truck and says, here. And they don't ask you for nothing.
That's like
Nothing.
that's like having a bunch of kids or something at a slumber party or something. And the kid say, I got Doritos. You got the red bag? I have the free bag.
Free
Which
bag.
one would you like?
What would you like? Would you like the one where you go
Would
to
you
the store
like
and buy one?
would you like the would you like this free bag? Or would you like the one that is invisible?
Because I know you don't have a job. I know you don't have any money. And you can't get anything without
And
asking
you got
somebody.
free room and board tonight. You got free room and board tonight.
Oh my God. Oh
Your
my
parents
God.
have a free babysitter who is feeding you for free tonight. And believe me, your parents are happy that you are
Because
here for the night.
Because you're not there. Not that they don't love you, but they're happy that you're not there.
Tonight.
James is happy and James wants to have some holiday cheer. And Walona is down. I'm with you, James.
I ain't gonna lie. This was well, it was pretty funny in this one.
And they get Florida to have a drink. I don't know. You know I don't drink. James, oh, Florida, it's the holidays. All right.
I drink to that.
I drink to that. And Thelma's like, what is all this drinking? And she's all like, why does everybody have to drink? And it's like this and this.
Oh my gosh,
and,
bro.
And Florida's like,
Thelma, Florida,
going on?
more than Florida, bro.
and James is like, Florida, let them children be children. I'm about to drink. I'm about to drink.
He said, man, kids up and down like a yo-yo, up and down, up and down. Worry about them.
So come over here and drink some of this Jack Daniels right here.
That did
And
not
she
look
did.
like a bottle of Jack Daniels.
But the funny part was, they drink it. I have a little water in mine. A little water, cut it a little bit. James said,
Yeah, bro. He caught you off guard.
that was good. Now where's the whiskey? That was good. Now where's the whiskey? I was like, and they realized that the liquor bottle
Tastes like Chicago water.
filled with water. It tastes like Chicago water.
Bro,
Oh my God.
James did that so smooth too, bro.
That was good. Now where's the whiskey? He had straight up attitude.
I mean, he legit looked like, man, that was some good Jack Daniels.
He did. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh
Florida discovers the liquor bottles have been filled with water, and then she says, "Now who would put a drinking cup unwashed in the cupboard? This is JJ's
Smell
stuff.
it. Smell it.
It smells like alcohol. It's
He
like
gave it to James. Said, well, that's booze.
that's booze. That's booze. JJ don't drink." And then Lalona, I read you read a lot.
Man,
don't
that was pretty funny too, bro. When
It's like-
when JJ came in,
you? Yeah, and she said this things that you should-
exaggerated. What you said? Exaggerated
sense of one's own importance. Dynamite is like they looking at each other, and it's like, "Where'd you go today, JJ?" I don't know. I don't
just
know.
saying, just
Forgetful. And it's like, well, where tell your mom where you go? It's like, why you always on me? Defensive. And then he fell down. Uncoordinated. Everybody's like, what the hell is wrong with you, JJ? And James he walks across. He said, "That's a weird walk if I ever seen one." Florida says, "That boy been walking weird like that for a long time."
For a long time.
And they asked him if he's been drinking. He said, "Okay, well, Lester had a jug of red Kool-Aid, and I had a jug of green Kool-Aid. And I gotta say, who in the hell has jugs of Kool-Aid? Like,
I was thinking this. I was like, man, are they sitting out on the block with just
who
jugs
does
of Kool-Aid?
that? No one does this. It's like, this is so crazy. Like, yeah.
I mean, the closest that you can even come to something like that is House Party, when that little boy came out and said and she told him, "Bring me a cup of Kool-Aid," and she said, you know I want a lot of sugar in that, and he had to go back inside to make it. That's the closest you will come.
There's no such thing as jugs of Kool-Aid. This is something, and I hate to attribute. I think a white writer thought that worked, and there's no such thing as jugs of Kool-Aid. Somebody wasn't in the room to say there's no such thing of drinking jugs of Kool-Aid on the street. Do you think?
I do believe that. I also would not be surprised if a black writer thought that would be funny. Hey, guess what we could do? 2 jugs of Kool-Aid. Bro, you know they got that one black writer who's like, "Hey, you know what? How about this? JJ has a jug of Kool-Aid, and his boy got a jug of Kool-Aid. And one's red and one's green, like Christmas."
Don't do this to me. Don't do this. Don't do this to me.
You know,
Don't do this.
Bro, what Ice Cube said? Black cop showing up for the same thing, bro. They got that one writer in the room. "I got a good one for you."
At that moment, Oscar and Millie come by. I just can't.
They came in hot too. They came in like, man, we about to get this party started.
Yeah, somebody should have told Oscar, he told him, "You better not leave your door." And say, "You better not go walking through the wrong door.
Mhm.
You walk through the wrong door, and the Satan Knights might have put some hot lead in your ass, Oscar." Oscar and them come in, they bust. They come in, they got gifts, and they say they got alcohol. Here's the low key thing you need to watch. Walona low key takes the gifts, and she's doing this with the gifts. She's shaking them to see what she did that. Not with one gift, but 2 gifts. I like, well, damn, Walona, who said that was for you? She literally did this. Like, who's? Oscar's brought some booze. And he says he's ready to get his little drink on. And his wife, Millie, who played his wife on Sanford's Son, says, "Now, Oscar,
Sure did, huh?
you know what the doctor warned you about drinking too much." And if you remember, she used, I think she was brought in, she used that same tone when she said, told Betty Jean, now watch what you eat. Like, that must be her go-to thing. Like, they go to her for that. We need you to be the caring, careful mother.
Every time I think of Millie, man, and that they gonna Sanford's Son, all I hear her saying is, "And look at his mustache. He has a cute mustache, doesn't he? It's too bushy." And Jane said, "It's too bushy. He has a mustache. He has a cute mustache, doesn't he?"
Oh my God. Oh my God. But Oscar pushes back. It's like, I'm all right. I don't know any it's like ain't gonna be no problem with him drinking or whatever. Naomi is still in the back. Getting it.
Lit. Still getting lit. Bruh, by this time she has had brown and white. And I know my boy E has tried to convince me, mixing liquor, that's just a myth. I don't think it's a myth. You mix that brown and that white. And I also will add, I do not recall seeing Naomi eat one time during that episode. So she just been straight off liquor the whole episode.
Alcohol, just drunk, constantly drinking. Thelma wants to check her about alcoholism. Naomi don't want to hear it. Thelma she mentions how a boy drove off a bridge and how a babysitter almost drowned a baby. And a kid tried to fly.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there. A drunken kid tried to fly off his roof like one of the pigeons, bruh.
Nah.
Wait, bruh. Come on,
let me tell you. Let me say, Naomi had a cruel little joke. She said, she laughed. She said, "Well, that's okay because I'm not from this neighborhood," which was funny. It was messed up. But I'm just saying, being in the Cabrini Green, I don't know where the boy who drove off a bridge got the car. Maybe the babysitter was in Cabrini Green, but the kid who tried to fly off the roof like his pigeons, I don't see that. I don't know. Maybe the alcohol. Maybe if that was drugs, maybe. But alcohol, I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so. But it's the 70s. Who knows? Like I said, Naomi comes. They emerge into the room, and she finally comes from the west wing of the house. They all sit down for dinner. James winds Florida up to give her annual speech and ends up giving it himself. Tell her, baby. Tell her.
And in the meantime, Naomi is lit.
Very much so. Oscar, after Florida or James does his speech, Oscar proposes a toast and wants to pour Michael a drink. And Florida says no. Michael doesn't drink. Oscar says something about, "You want to be a man, right?" And James says, "Oscar, our kids don't drink no liquor."
Yeah, that's what
our kids don't drink no liquor.
He said, "Nah, our kids don't drink no liquor." That's straight up.
These are straight up. He ain't. Wasn't too much. Just like, that's what it is. Oscar talks a little more instead of shutting the hell up, and Naomi joins in and wants to. She says, "And don't forget Sammy." No, Oscar keeps talking about how Naomi drank at their anniversary.
Since she's been 4.
Yeah, since she's been 4 years old. She's been drinking since she's 4 years old, which is really crazy, even in 1975.
Hey, and I think you and I, we knew kids whose parents let them take a little sip of something.
I remember people taking a sip of a pony. And if you don't know, there was this thing in the back they would call pony beers, 8-ounce beers, and they called them ponies.
Old school ponies.
I can remember hearing about that. Sipping a pony. And that didn't happen with my father, I can tell you that.
Nah.
He wasn't doing that. He was James Evans.
Yeah.
Nah, them kids ain't drinking no beer. Kids don't drink. Don't do that. But she stands up and she says, And don't forget Sammy
I think it was
Davis'
Sammy
birthday.
Davis' birthday or something.
Yeah, and because he was Jewish, she said, man, oh Shevitz. And then she passed out.
I mean, she
Like,
passed out. And all that I could think was, damn, it took you this long to pass out?
yes. And Oscar, who will be Alderman Davis in future episodes, says, I know you won't believe this. You know, for the longest, I thought she was on drugs. And then we go. The scene ends. It ends. I thought she was, and he's smiling like he's happy.
And everybody around him are just looking like, you got to be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me.
Call CPS. Call CPS now.
I was just like, wait, that's it? I thought,
my goodness, bro. Oh, my goodness, bro.
Oh my God, like, show me something for my daughter, something, please. But they come back the next Christmas morning. Michael,
yeah, all these epilogues. I've never seen all these epilogues until now.
I don't even think this was it must have been an epilogue because I don't remember. I remember the show ending on, I thought she was on drugs, which I still know was the crazy. I thought the show ended on that.
Okay.
I thought
you would know better than I would. You would have seen the original episode, not me.
And I remember it ending on, I thought she was on drugs.
Wait, when that show come out? 73?
Started 74. This was 75.
So you would have been 8 years old when probably in that episode, or 8 or 9?
Probably something there.
Okay. You would definitely remember. Because it wasn't like Mama was letting us go outside to play. Or were they? Did they let you go outside to play? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't even know how you could say that. They didn't do that for you. What do you think they did the first child? What do you think they did the first child? What do you think they did the first child?
Hey, they might have said, nah, we're not going to do this with Ryan.
No. No. Jesus Christ, they did not. Yeah, and they come back. It's Christmas morning. Michael's got a gift in hand, and he awakens everybody. JJ is just fake sleeping, whatever you want to call it. And it's funny because everybody runs out of their room immediately with their robes on. I was like, JJ and Florida, were y'all standing behind the door with your robes on? Michael wants to open gifts, and James gives a gift to everyone. And Florida says, from Santa Claus. And it grants them each a wish. And James says, I got a gift for y'all. I hope that you get what you asked for, which essentially means you ain't getting shit on my $25 bonus. Cause I was like, wait, what? I said, I hope you get your wish. That is not a wish. That's what you giving me? Oh, they said they get a box that grants them each a wish from a man that does not exist. You know that he does not exist. And James says,
he for damn sure don't exist in Cabrini Green.
My gift to y'all is I hope that imaginary white man gives you your wish. That's wrong. That's just wrong. You are getting a D as a father on Christmas this year. I wish you get your wish.
You did miss one thing.
What?
Before the episode ended. Thelma.
What? Oh, she wanted what you call it?
No.
She wanted she wanted for Naomi?
When Naomi passed out and Thelma said, Naomi's tore up. She's smashed. They said, what? She's drunk. She's drunk, Mom.
She did say that. It didn't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. That had me crying laughing, bro. It had me crying laughing so much. I had it as a runner-up on one of the quotes of the show, bro.
I couldn't get over what you call. I guess I forgot about it because your boy just smiling sitting there. For the longest, I thought it was drugs. You are the worst father ever.
He said, for the longest time, I thought she was on drugs.
when you go, like, I'm thinking Millie wants to say,
I think you had it right when you said that smile at the end was like the icing on the cake.
Like, I wanted to hear Millie say, Negro, were you going to tell me anything?
I wanted to hear somebody say, call CPS. Call CPS.
Man, I wanted to hear something. That's the one thing. Florida said when they said, I think JJ's drinking, she did want to, oh, God. She did want to.
She sure did. She was like, oh. Then he started talking about the red Kool-Aid and the green Kool-Aid, and, you know, we mixed it together. God. And then that's when we start questioning which of the writers.
I just couldn't get that, man. I couldn't get that, dog. She just said, I wish all y'all get y'all wish. That is sorry ass gift, man. That's not.
That's your gift, man.
I hope you giving me hope. That's what you giving me for. Oh,
hey, it's just like my man Hawkeye in Endgame. Don't give me hope. He looked over at Black Widow. Don't give me hope, please.
Shit, that's like what you call it. That's like Red and Shawshank. Hope will kill a man. Don't do that. It'll kill a man. Hope will kill a man. Don't do that. Hope will kill a man. The Black Lung is sponsored by Fade to Black Funeral Homes. Death is a part of life, so put life in your loved one's death at Fade to Black Funeral Home with t-shirt printing, tattoo artists on site to commemorate your loved one's fade to black. Quote of the show, it ain't funny, but it's, I know you won't believe this. I thought she was on drugs.
You know what's interesting is that I think I was so taken aback. As many times as I've seen that, I was so taken aback that it just went right over my head of it being the quote of the show. Because I was like, I cannot believe this man just said this shit. He said this shit with a straight face. Not even a straight face, a happy face.
Huh. I'm happy. I thought she was on drugs.
It was like, wow, man.
I just so wanted Millie.
She just passed out from drinking. It wasn't from any drugs. It's great.
She's still passed out. Millie, I wanted Millie to be.
She was passed out, bro. Like nobody is tending to this girl. Like, bro.
I just so
at least James with Vitabright, he said, Florida, he just got to sleep it off, or that's all. At least he had something to say. Everybody just standing around looking at this man. I think they all forgot about the girl too. Like, did you hear what this Negro just said?
I wanted to see Millie I forgot what movie it was. I just wanted to see Millie beat him. Just beat him for no reason. I can't believe you didn't. You've been thinking this for all this life.
I would have, that would have been a great time to catch everybody off guard with Florida. Negro, what? Like if Florida would have come out of nowhere with that, man, that would have been excellent.
It would have been. It would have been.
I had three. I had actually three.
I'm sorry. I will say this. I was so convinced on that being a quote of the show.
Oh.
But I had a runner-up. That's good. Now, where's the whiskey? James caught me off guard with that, bro. I was like, that is good. He caught me off guard with that. I'm not going to lie.
Thelma, I mean, it was a runner-up, but Thelma, when she said, Naomi's tore up. She's smashed. Bro, that was just hilarious to me, bro.
She smashed.
And they looked at her like, what? And she said, she's drunk, Ma.
Don't you smell the liquor? You haven't smelled the liquor for the past 6 hours.
And I can't forget as another runner-up, Walona. I'll drink to that.
She kept that up. I'll drink to that.
But the quote that I had was James, actually. That girl's in the bathroom again? Damn. She likes to stay clean, don't she?
Oh, I'm surprised I didn't have a joke. Somebody said about running my water bill up. I'm surprised. I can I just so see your father. Man, what the hell are you doing? What you doing?
Did you see this water bill, Barbara? Did you see this?
That damn Naomi, when that Naomi, your cousin Naomi visit. Run the
Boy,
water bill.
how long you hear him running that water right now? That's why the damn water bill.
It makes me think of Weird Side. Gary, you said you were combing your hair.
He was like, but I was. I never tossed off.
When you started in the shower, you said
You told me you were combing your hair.
Oh my God.
Who is this?
Shagoo moment.
Who is this Gary character? That was dead.
Oh God. Shagoo moment. I'm sorry. The jugs of Kool-Aid. I just wasn't a big fan. Jugs of Kool-Aid.
You know what? It was just so. I had no Shagoo moment because the jugs of Kool-Aid were just such low hanging fruit. I just was like, you know what? I can't even. It's so ridiculous. I can't even bring myself to even bring it up.
I can't help but see him and Lester on the corner. What were you doing? Drinking Kool-Aid.
Everybody else out on the corner drinking alcohol. These dudes got 2 jugs of Kool-Aid, bruh. And Cabrini Green, bruh.
I got red Kool-Aid. He got green. It's just.
And before anybody says anything, what you mean? What you mean? You mean people can't sit on the corner in Cabrini Green and drink jugs of Kool-Aid? No, they can't. No, they cannot.
He said,
No.
No, they can't. You said, no, they can't. And they wouldn't. They just wouldn't. They wouldn't. Still an issue in the community.
Underage drinking? It's every community.
Yeah. I know.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I've been drinking since I was 15. Hey, remember that reuniti? That we used to have at the house?
On ice? That's nice.
Slowly every year, just a little bit gone every year. Nobody seemed to notice.
First year.
Exactly.
First drink I ever had is on. I forgot. We had off for that day. The seniors had off. Whatever. We was on the lakefront and Wild Irish Rose.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wild Irish Rose. It was wild. I don't know if it was Irish.
Yeah.
But it was red.
Man.
But I guess you're always underage drinking until you're 21. So there was just a variant, a lot of things.
It's just, I think a lot of it for us is just being from New Orleans. I mean,
Maybe.
Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure a lot of underage, but New Orleans, we special.
Yeah, you got driving daiquiri places. So
You got drive through daiquiri shops.
Anything unrealistic. Nobody being able to tell that name.
Someone drinking that much liquor and no one smelling it. It's the most ridiculous, unrealistic thing I've ever heard in my life, bro. Nobody smells it, bro.
Nobody. And
Bruh,
just go.
Michael could have gone in that bathroom and smelled that hot breath all over that bathroom.
Yes.
It's not like they got a vent.
I have no dad nostalgia, but I did mention what I said about dad. Dad would have checked Oscar about talking about my kids don't drink no liquor and don't handle them, and don't you give them no liquor.
Yeah, I had no dad nostalgia, but definitely holiday drinking. I remember we used to get those. I used to come home for the holidays. We used to go over to the gas station, get those King Cobras from the gas station.
Mike, that's right.
King. Hey, remember they had a song, "Pass the Snake." You don't know about that? Pass the Snake. Yeah.
King Cobra.
Pass the Snake had people. Pass the Snake had people in New Orleans. in my generation, right at that gas station, grabbing them King Cobras.
I think King Cobra. No, still that was my time. But St. Ides was first. St. Ides was giving ends. I remember because Cube was
First there was 8 Ball. First there was Old
8-Ball. Old English.
Now, if you talk to people,
if you know what's first, Colt 45.
Yeah.
Billy D. Williams.
Now, if you talk to people on the East Coast, because I had never heard of it until they brought up that private stock.
Yeah, that's definitely an East Coast thing. Private stock was an East Coast thing. Oof. Oof. I had no background Brent quotes.
A lot of background Brent quotes.
Really?
I had a lot. JJ said, I hate lipstick too. When I kiss a female, all I want to taste is female.
I didn't even. I found that just.
And
I didn't find it entertaining.
And what about and James? I'm as clean as a chitlin.
He did say that. And I was like, you know what? That is clean if they clean properly.
James had another one. Where'd you get this bird? Weight Watchers?
He did? Oh my God.
You know what's funny? I'm looking at the bottom. I actually had your quote of the show as the background Brent quote. I think because it had me in such shock. Because I was like, yes. Because I remember looking at it like, wow. He said that out loud. But my background Brent quote was James. That's booze.
Man, James can just I mean, there's lines that written on the page, and that tells a lot about a character or the actor playing a character. Because if you can read it, you can see the person saying it, like, oh, okay, that's gonna work. Even though on paper, you'd be like, this is not funny. But last week, something he said somebody wanted somebody to do something. He said, try. And all he said was the word try. And it was effing hilarious. Effing hilarious. That goes as a tribute to John Amos. He said 3 letters, and it was so damn funny. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, booze. That's booze. Cause on the paper, yeah, that's booze. Ain't nobody doing it. Ain't nobody doing it like John Amos. Yeah, man.
I guess the next couple of weeks, I guess we're gonna be taking a quick little break from I guess the next couple of weeks we'll be taking a little break from Good Times with the Christmas specials, and then the big one, Charlie Brown.
Lights, please. Yeah, I gotta watch these specials. I gotta watch these specials. I was gonna watch them anyway. Like I remember the girls would look at me like, "You watching this?" Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm watching.
Frosty.
You can watch.
I watched Frosty and the Grinch so far. I gotta see my man Rudolph and
Do you think I'm cute?
Frosty can be they was hard on Generation X with those specials. They went hard.
Hey man, they killed him. They killed Frosty. They killed him. They killed him. They straight killed him, dog. They straight killed him. Like, you sent kids through trauma. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, straight trauma. This is straight. They didn't care back then. They didn't think about you. They said, this is what you got to deal with. This is life. All right? This is life. Goddamn it. Get through. Oh, my God. Enjoyed this. Really enjoyed this discovery. I can't keep help but saying in my mind, you know, for a while I thought she was on drugs. Hardcore, bro. Like, wait. We in the scene like, God damn. Negro, you ain't tell me. Hey, so until next week, peace.